you're golden. You're golden. You're golden. Golden morning. 'Cause you're golden.
What is going on, everybody? I am trying to find this thing so I can change my freaking thumbnail.
Let me try again.
You put your songs in DistroKid's Wheel of Playlists feature, there's a high chance it will end up in a botted playlist.
The majority of the population on Spotify individually is bots.
DIY.
DIYers, as many of you know, on this YouTube channel, I had the full-on support of a DSP called...
Now let's go to the North Bay and ABC 7 News reporter Cornell Bernard.
Cornell is live in San Rafael with a look at
Next topic I did want to get into is, you know, I seen a quote. It said that if
I don't know why I want to see this real quick.
the next topic I did want to get into is, you know, I seen a quote. It said that if you had to build a infidelity machine, right, social media would be the best thing that you could get to it, right?
Right.
So, do you think that social media is influencing a lot of divorce rates in today's society?
100%.
Right.
100%. And a lot of that has to do with accessibility. So before, back in the day, you know, if you had, well, back in the day, there was no social media, right? So at most you had, you know, for the throwback, you had MSN Messenger, you had AIM. You know, you're not doing anything based on that. You can't, you know what I mean? And now you have this society with instant gratification where you see a photo, there's a thirst trap or something, and someone's sliding in a DM, you know. And we're also in this era where I guess we could say a receipts era, right? Where everything's a screenshot. So you slide into a DM, she's gonna screenshot that, she's adding it to a story, he's adding it to a story, you know. I think that the availability of people and being able to just be that close, you know, it's not like, you know, it's very simple to just pull up someone's IG and send them a message. Right. That's very simple. That takes no effort, and you know, and it's a very slippery slope, and you see too often people get caught up, and infidelity is at a very, very high rate, you know, and you know, people are developing apps and things like that, but you know, and we see those. Unfortunately, you know, we see the screenshot.
That could be used as evidence.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, you know, I tell people all the time, don't post anything on social media that you don't want read in a courtroom. You don't want seen in a courtroom.
I'm hacked, Judge.
You know, like when people are talking about their spouse online and they're talking crazy, thinking that, okay, it's cool. Yeah, I mean, it's cool until that's an exhibit. You know, and you got to be very, very careful. And even, you know, to the infidelity, right? Be careful if you're spending money on your side piece. One, you shouldn't have a side piece, right? But, you know, to each your own. You got to live your life, right? But if you do, don't spend money on them using your bank cards. Why? Because in a divorce process, you have to exchange financials. So you have to exchange all those statements. So they're going to see all your credit card statements, all your bank statements. I had a case where we represented the wife. She found out her husband was cheating. She thought it was just, he thought we were no longer compatible, we were parting ways. Nah, we looked at those statements and it was the same formula. It was liquor store, Airbnb, and then a restaurant.
I got tired.
Like clockwork.
It was crazy.
And we read it, we saw it, and I saw it, I said, yeah. All right, and I just, you know, you send them to the client so they can look at them as well. I got the call, and it was like, Mark, did you see the statements? I said, I did. Did you see the statements? I said, I did. I'm sorry. Because, you know, at the end of the day, infidelity is unfortunate, right?
Definitely.
You know, it hurts. So, you know, there's someone there that's affected, right? And especially when you're seeing, like, because her response was, he never took me to those restaurants. That is what it is, right? But it still sucks. Like, you're literally looking at the infidelity in your face. Like, you're seeing the Airbnbs, you're seeing the restaurants, you're seeing the alcohol. Like, it's tough, but
Is that adding more fuel to the fire?
Oh, 1,000%. Because before, when they were like gonna settle, they see that and they're like, "Oh,
yeah.
no, I want everything.
Yeah,
give me everything."
I need restaurant money now.
I need that, right? Cheesecake Factory not gonna do. Like, I need, you know what I mean?
The Kingfish are bursting into Vault 1.
Stand clear! Glitching things up!
The Kingfish have got their net in the water. They've started our first cash out.
Glitch grenade out!
The overdogs are trying to leave their opponents in the dust.
Breach charge ready! Glitch grenade out! Disrupting their tech! Smoke's out! Smoke grenade out!
The Big Splash have jumped back in with a sensational turnaround.
The Big Splash are making waves, stealing a cash out and leaving rivals soaked. That's a blow to the Kingfish. Teamwork.
They'll need to learn to swim with the sharks out there.
The Big Splash are playing for keeps. They've snagged the match's first cash out. The Kingfish are rejoining the match. The Kingfish are bursting into Vault 2.
Time to glitch! Use the glitch grenade!
Complete team wipe for the Big Splash.
They can still turn the tide, Scotty.
The Big Splash are back on the scene.
The excitement never stops in the finals, and we've got a new event just around the corner. Our contestants are about to face a barrage of meteors, but it's a chance for them to
Raising it! Glitch grenade out!
The Big Splash are initiating a cash out. A wipeout and a setback for the Big Splash.
They might be in hot water now.
Nice steal. The overdogs just got their paws on a cash out.
Fortune favors the bold, Scotty.
The Big Splash just made their return to the arena. With our Meteor Showers event still active, our contestants are coping with the universe throwing them a fiery curveball or 12.
We've reached the end of this game show event.
Respawn alert. The big splash are back in action.
Threat detected. Up there. Enemy spotted. Up there.
That's how you play.
The overdogs are on the way to glory.
Great cloud out.
A new vault. Our contestants better not leave that unattended for too long. The big splash are opening Vault 3.
Placing an explosive.
Grabbing first place, it's the big splash.
Using glitch grenade. Creating a smoke screen. Throwing smoke grenade.
The overdogs are out for a WALK and just started a cash out.
Using blitz grenade. Throwing smoke.
And the head of the pack currently, we have the overdogs.
Glitching some screens. Glitching some screens.
Halfway through now, the anticipation is driving me crazy. The kingfish are respawning. They need to avoid being brought to shore again. A bit of virtual catastrophe for the big splash. Team wiped.
Glitching some screens.
That's the buzzer. Fantastic performance from all involved. It's lights out in the arena, just as the spotlight swings to our winners. From all of us here at the finals, thanks for watching. Wires, the Vogues, and finally, the Socialites. Watch closely, folks. They're ready. Welcome to Quick Cash, where speed is the key to victory. The first team to stash enough cash will reign supreme.
Right on the money, Scotty. Speed is key. We've got our first elimination, and the tension is palpable.
That's right, June. I'm so excited right now, I didn't even hear what you said. The Vogues are striking pose at 1. Complete team wipe for the Socialites. The Socialites are re-engaging.
Down here!
Going to cash out A.
Out.
The live wires have flipped the switch to a striking recovery. Our contestants need to be prepared for anything. Let's see which team is best equipped to deal with our upcoming event.
With an air of coolness, the Vogues steal a cash out.
A turnaround never goes out of fashion. Just look at the Vogues. Our laser in the sky is now operational and scanning for any contestants who are standing still. Our contestants need to keep moving or find cover.
momentum going. An awkward moment for the live wires. Team wiped.
They wanted to electrify this match, but ended up dimming the lights.
The live wires have respawned. Sparks are flying as the live wires are opening Vault 2.
We're at the end of this game show event. What a spectacle!
An awkward moment for the socialites. Team wiped.
This is one time they won't want to be the talk of the town.
The socialites have respawned. The Vogues have commenced a cash out.
Outgoing gas grenade! Dome shield deployed! Barricaded! Barricade, check!
Yikes. Team wiped the live wires. The live wires are back and ready to avenge that team wipe. The socialites relieved another team of their cash. A nifty steal by the Vogues.
That was unexpected. Goo grenade set!
The live wires will need to come back from that wipeout.
Using gas grenade!
Just past the midway point of this great match. Cash out complete, and the Vogues reap the rewards. Currently running away with it, it's the Vogues. The socialites are in the The Vogues are looking to run away with the prize. The socialites just started a cash out. The Vogues sure know how to steal a cash out. Great play.
Tossing a frag!
Using gas grenade.
A move that definitely sets the stakes higher. You can't steal their spotlight. The socialites are back on the A-list.
A new vault just appeared. Let's see who grabs that cash.
The socialites have put on a show-stopping comeback.
The Vogue's getting ready to pile into Vault 4.
The Vogues won't be upstaged. They're on a turnaround mission.
Using gas grenade.
The live wires are electrifying the game with a stunning comeback.
There's no doubt that the live wires are plugged in. They've started a cash out.
Poison en route.
And just like that, the live wires charge back into the game.
Socialites will need to stay focused out there. Another minute to go. The Socialites will need to try again. Team one.
That's not how you should RSVP to a party, Scotty.
It's the Vogues out in front. The Socialites have dusted themselves off and are ready to party again. Team respond. Sure gave us a great show. We'll see you next time on the finals.
We need some Noble money, right? So
what I do is I assess things that need to be fixed. And from watching your show, for a while, and what I do is I assess things that need to be fixed. And from watching your show, for a while, and I believe that you could relegate Fresh's contribution to the podcast to 4 buttons on your stream deck. That's my one critique. Now, if you need me to go more into that, I also have a book that has been already written on Fresh's contribution to the show. It's called Why Myron Deserves Fresh. It's spell checked by Aaron C. Pasta. I'm being serious. I've already done the cover art and everything, and I got like Fresh's bio on the back and stuff. It's only 3 pages because that's all I could really come up with as far as contributions. Well, 2 of the pages, one's a cover page, the other one's a table of contents, and the other one's just like a double-spaced list of things that Fresh contributes to the podcast. But things that are included on the book, you got the actual body count. There's a lot of things on there, but I would like to, I guess, propose that book should definitely be out to the masses. So people that hate on Fresh, they should at least pick up the book and know his actual contribution.
So what is your bottom line here?
Please tell us.
My bottom line, well, I think that the hate that Fresh gets, it's kind of warranted, I want to say that Fresh, you do ride on Myron's coattails. You can't really have a show without Myron. You could have the show without you, though. All you need is like a mannequin with a black trash bag over it. Myron just programmed like 4 buttons. The first button could be like, so ladies. The other button could be like, red flag. The last button could be like, all right, last off on the show.
All right.
I'm being serious. Like, there's a lot more, but you only want me to give you 1 point, unfortunately. I've been on the line for like 3 hours.
No, keep going, bro. Keep going.
Okay, cool. Okay, so the porn episode that you guys did a while back, I know you guys remember it. Do you guys remember it? You were trying to help guys get off of porn?
Yeah.
Okay, in that episode, Fresh was asking you guys, how do you guys jerk off? Because I guess you guys were talking about jerkins or whatever. What was that all about, Fresh? Could you answer that question?
Wait, what?
Okay, so no, he doesn't remember.
No.
Well,
because obviously speaking, you watched episodes, so like, what did I say specifically?
Okay, well, the topic was about, I guess, you were saying something about Jergens, like Jergens lotion, and then you said, how do you guys jerk off? And I remember Myron at Bleak Bills was like, what? I wanted to know, what did you mean by that when you asked that question? Like, it just kind of came out of nowhere.
Oh, yeah, I was trolling.
You were trolling. Okay. The other thing, when you said there's no girl who has ever said anything bad about Fresh, do you guys remember the black woman that had the pink hair, the green dress, and she had some dirt on you, Fresh? It was when DJ Academics was on the show.
I remember.
And she's like, "Oh, I got some." Okay, did you ever find out what that dirt was?
100%. It was trolling.
What was it?
It was
Can
nothing.
you tell us?
I made a whole stream on my channel about it, and it was nothing.
It was nothing.
Yeah, if you want it, you can watch the
She
whole
was
stream.
just trying to get attention.
100%. It was like an hour stream. But yeah, I broke it down.
Okay. Well, that was like 45 minutes of like nothing. Then it seemed like she really had some stuff, because when the girl asked her like, "Oh, would you sleep with Fresh after knowing this information that you know?" And she was just like, "Oh, hell no." So that was kind of like,
Well, to be fair,
it could have been something.
To be fair, I would never smash her, bro. To be honest, but.
Well, I don't believe that. I don't believe that you did. I don't think that. I don't. I mean, we all know you don't dabble in the dark.
Sometimes.
But, well, we also know that you smashed a bunch of whales, and that's how you got your lay count up. The thing that I guess would really like to. I mean, hey, you gotta slay some grunts to get that number up. I get it, but damn, I have a lot of stuff. Okay, well, I guess I'll take it off of Fresh and talk to Myron for a bit.
Caller,
Myron.
No, hold on. Before we go to Myron,
okay, go ahead.
So you made a 3-page book about me, what I do for the show, right?
Yes, it's a contribution book.
Yeah.
As far as what you do.
What's on all 3 pages? Just so I can clarify and understand this book. Because
the first page is the title page, which is just the title of the book. When you open the book, the first page is the title of the book. Second page is the table of contents, and the third page is the list of contributions that you do. And it actually had to be double spaced so it could fill up the page.
Okay, could you list that out for me?
I can give it to you on Twitter if you like.
No. Just tell me now. I'm here right now listening, 100%. I like the idea. Just tell me what the what's the content?
Oh, it's a great idea. So you would love the cover art too.
No, what's
it's like the black version of Myron's book, basically.
Yeah,
but it's why Myron deserves Fresh. It's actually
I like
I'm actually pretty proud of it.
What's in the book?
Well, I mean, it has your actual lay count in there.
Which is?
Well, I'm not going to give it away.
The problem is, bro.
Look,
I know you're trying to be funny.
That's not the important part. The important part is your contribution to the podcast.
You're trying to be funny, but you don't know what I do. And actually, I'm going to brag about it on the show.
Nobody knows what you do. That's the thing. You have a T-shirt that says "Nobody knows what I do."
Exactly, but
I think that's like the best meme in the world because it's like you actually you get it.
Why do I have to explain what I do to you?
Well, the thing is, what you do should be self-evident. What you produce should be self-evident. You shouldn't have to prove yourself to anybody. Myron doesn't have to prove anything to us because everything that he does and everything he says, even in that porn episode, he has some quotables out of that episode. The one thing that he said that I have a comment on that YouTube video. It says, "I'm not fapping. I gotta make shit happen." Yo, that shit belongs on a motherfucking T-shirt, yo. That was some fucking brilliant shit. But to that point, I can't think of one quotable that you've had in 3 years of this whole podcast, except, how do you guys jerk off? That's the only thing I can remember from what you said.
I've had a few. Quite a lot, actually. Yeah, but again.
Caller, what were the 4 things that you said that he does?
Yeah, I'm still
You
waiting.
said he does 4 things. What was it?
The 4 things that he does for the podcast?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he says he networks,
Okay.
so that's one.
All right.
Which that's a big contribution to the podcast.
Okay.
I do believe that the new studio, when Myron was setting it up, whatever, he had all his hands and stuff on deck. I think Fresh was the only one that didn't actually get his hands dirty putting the new studio. Is that true or not? That I do not know. I don't know if
not
that's
his
true or not.
expertise. He put the money in, though. That's what matters.
He put some money in. Okay.
Yeah.
See, that is what matters because
Me
and that's the
and
thing.
Mo are the equipment guy. You know, guys. You know what I mean? Me, Mo, and Andy pretty much set all the shit up with the sound and the video. We're the and so yeah, Bill. So that's not Fresh's
And no,
thing.
it's a beautiful studio. I mean, I'm not. That's fine. If he doesn't want to get his hands dirty and I just don't think that there's enough passion on his end that there is on your end. I'm not saying that he has to beat you, Myron. I'm saying that he needs to bring the same type of experience that he claims that he has. I mean, if this
All
guy
right,
has over
what's,
1,000
so what's
lake
so
counts
you
or
said
whatever,
number one is
you
network.
think you would have like you think you would have better advice to give on, you know, dating girls and stuff like that. But like, you know, I watch all the shows. I watch the, you know, Money Mondays, the Woman Hour Wednesdays, all that stuff. I watch everything.
Stop the cat.
And what I noticed is, no, it's true. I watch it all.
Nope.
What I can say is that, yes, during the Money Mondays, Fresh does have good business sense. And I think that's kind of where he shines. But I don't think that he is strong on any other show.
All right, so number one, so going through your list here, you said he networks, right? And then what's the other three things that you said he does?
Oh gosh, like I really have to I had to really sit down and write this book. It took me probably longer to write this book
Just say
than
what
it
it
took you
is,
to write
man.
your book.
Just say what it is, man.
No, I'm serious. Like it took me a while to think about it. I mean, I guess you said that he says that he cuts the tension with his dad jokes, even though he's not a dad. But you know, he's got a lot of, you know,
all right,
corny jokes.
All right, good cop, bad cop. What's number three? Go ahead.
I would. Give me a second. I gotta really think about this. Okay, I didn't think I was gonna actually have to give away the thoughts for free. As far as the third thing, I mean, I guess he shows up. You know, he I don't know. I mean, I think showing up is half the battle, right? That's I guess. I mean, he's like, you know, if you guys were taking attendance, yeah, he's been there for all the shows. Like that's great. But I mean, dude, you could do that with a mannequin and 4 buttons. Like I can tell that he worked at Wix reading off of a script because like everything that he contributes is a repeat as far as like what he said. It's never like off the cuff. It's always like it feels like it's scripted, or he said it so many times. It feels like he's like what's the word? Just reciting something, you know?
All right.
Cool.
Okay, man.
I can't say the same for you though, Myron. I can say that. Yeah. I mean honestly, I can't think of the fourth thing. It was like something I really had to really squeeze the brain juice out to try to get it. But I mean, I guess he's got the nice guy game going, you know, and of course, you know, nice guy game paired with money. Yeah, sure, you're gonna get a lot of girls that are gonna.
All right, caller. Are you aware?
For what you provide.
Caller. You understand that to do this show and do this production at this level requires a lot of things to be done behind the scenes, right?
Absolutely.
So you may not necessarily see and appreciate the things that Fresh does, but we would not be here had he not been here.
Fresh could be behind the scenes, though. That's what I'm saying. I think that one show where you had Chris in his place, way better. And y'all, I know you guys like rag on Chris, but Chris is way funnier than Fresh.
Okay.
That's not even an opinion. That's an objective fact.
Well, the whole.
But it's okay. Let him do his job. Let him do sourcing the girls and all that stuff. Like, I get that he has his job to do, but I mean, I just think, okay, just hear me out. This is the last thing I'm gonna say, and that's it. If you were to go solo, you could call it Fit Check with Myron Gaines. Muscle Mondays, Meal Prep Mondays, Workout Wednesdays, Weigh-In Wednesdays, and Fitness Friday. Just saying.
I'm not going solo.
If you ever wanted to,
not doing
okay,
it.
that's fine. The thing is, I do think that the hate would not be there. Well, the hate's going to be there regardless. Let's just be honest, okay? Yeah. But there are some people that
literally one of the criticisms earlier was saying that I'm too loyal. What the fuck?
What happened? Sorry?
I said they're gonna hate no matter what, bro. Literally one of the criticisms was, oh, you're too loyal. Your friend does X, Y, Z, and you don't agree with that.
The hate is a tenement of success, and I'm not going to take that away from you guys. What you guys have done, you guys are very successful. Even after the whole cancellation, I think you guys have been more successful. But what I think that you could do to make it better is just, I don't know, put Fresh in the background. You know, if he's going to work in the background, if he's going to like be behind the scenes, he should actually be behind the scenes. That's just, you know.
So you wanted to see me yelling at dots for 3 hours, bro? Come on, man.
No. It doesn't have to be just you. It could be you and a rotating guest of whoever you want. If you want to, I mean, I know you can't have Sneeko because of the whole YouTube thing, or the whole banning thing, whatever, but you can have other people that commonly come in and rotate, whatever. But just people that actually, like, can match your energy, man. I just feel like he just sits there like a bump on a log, man. He waits to end the show.
Well, I talk a lot.
No, that's fine. The thing is, you got a lot to say, and I'm not saying that you just don't waste time, man. But I feel like whenever Fresh says something, it's just like, okay, let's hit the stop clock, you know, because we were going somewhere, but we gotta I don't know, we have to decompress. I don't know if we have to, man.
All right.
That's all I gotta say. It's actually more like hate out of love or love out of hate, I guess you could say. Like, this show's great, man. It's great for entertainment. But I just think that there are some things that you could do to make it better. And one thing would be dropping Fresh, man. But I know you're not going to do that, you know? And honestly, I had a lot more points with that first caller that cooked you guys. Holy shit, man. Fresh, you're like 3 shades darker, man. But anyway, that's all I got to say.
Thanks, man.
You guys have a good night. I appreciate you going for as long as you have tonight. This is like, I tried to get on the last call-in show, and I want to call these nights Happy Fresh Roast Friday, because that's what these have turned into. I mean, you can call it whatever you want, call-in Fridays, but I think...
so you waited 3 hours. You waited 3 hours to say that Fresh shouldn't be a host.
Well, the book should come out. Why Myron Deserves Fresh. Because I think that's an important book. It's a book that Fresh needs to write. Or not have somebody ghostwrite it for him and have him put his name on it.
All right.
It's already been written. The artwork's already done. I sent it to Walter on, I think on Instagram, like a while back. And I also put it on the Reddit, of course. But, yeah. I'm serious, man. We need to get it out because I think that's what all these haters need. They need to hear the truth. If they can hear it from Walter, that'd be great.
I don't think you guys care regardless, to be honest with you.
No. I think ultimately, if Fresh, if you can add more pages to the book, make it a little bit more, you know, give it a little bit more substance. Because I think what people really care about is what the hell do you do, you know, besides riding the coattails of the success of this show. You know?
Caller, there's a book I want you to read. You get some time. It's called 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. Read that book. Understand the fundamentals in that book. And then come back to the show and understand what I do. I think that's a good highlight of what I do behind the scenes and on the show as well. But understand I
have a question for you. Have you read that book or have you listened to it on an audiobook?
Both. In detail. But, caller, I appreciate you.
You read it or you listened to it on an audiobook?
I appreciate you giving your point of view.
I have a theory about that.
On
you just
the
said
show.
he did both.
And I like the funny tone in the actual book. And I wish you the best with that book. And hopefully you can create
your own... If I'm your blessing to release it, I will release it.
You can create your own show of a similar magnitude with your own takes as well. Cool?
I would also like to drop my Instagram. If you'd like to make fun of me, I have no problem.
Sure. Is it real though? I don't know if it's real. Yeah,
it's real. My Reddit name is Camp Hustle 1. That's on all platforms. Camp Hustle 1.
What's your IG?
What? Is it troll?
Camp.
What is it?
Hustle 1.
Camp Hustle 1. Put an Instagram story right now saying this is me. Put an Instagram story right now so we know it's you, bro, because you might be trolling.
No, I'm not trolling. I don't have time to troll, man.
You spent 3 hours waiting to troll just now. What are you talking about?
This is not a troll, man. This is something serious that people really need to see, man.
It's quite the contrary. You have plenty of time to troll. That's why you waited on the line 3 hours to just basically say, yo, Fresh,
Well, I was working at the same time. That's what I do. I work while I wait on line.
A lot of children photos?
A lot of children photos.
Kids photos?
You a father, brother?
Yeah, those are my kids. I'm a dad. I'm in a happy marriage of like 7 years. I got 2 kids. They got everything they want. They just got haircuts today.
Bro, you worried about another man? You got kids, bro. Worry about your kids, family, bro.
I'm not worried about you, Fresh. I'm worried about improving this show.
Let's not put it up because he has his kids there.
Yeah. Don't put it up.
We're not gonna put that up.
We're not gonna put it up.
You have your children there, so.
Okay.
Nah, bro.
Oh, I mean that's fine.
Yeah,
I just want
for you.
I'm in some of those pictures so you guys can see. I'm 6'5", 195, relatively fit. The thing is, I
relatively fit is, I guess, relative in this case. That's fine, bro. Thanks for calling in with your criticisms. Like I said before, we don't want to put your Instagram on because you have your children on there.
Yeah. Thanks for
and
calling.
obviously it's for
No worries, man. No worries. No worries.
So,
no worries.
Yeah.
Hey, but thanks for your time, guys. I appreciate you.
All right.
The world needs ways to reduce carbon emissions.
We're working on solutions for our business.
Like carbon capture.
That can also help businesses like yours.
Heavy industry with low emissions. Let's deliver.
From a 400-year-old recipe for edible artwork to a rare type of salt shaped like a dinosaur egg. In 2023, we met artisans from around the world who are preserving some of the oldest and most endangered traditions. Here's how 18 of the world's most fascinating crafts are still standing. For over 400 years, one family in Japan has been shaping rice flour, beans, and sugar into tiny edible sculptures. These sweets are called wagashi, and making them is a precise and delicate art. Confectioners have to be quick, and their hands have to stay at just the right temperature, or the dough is ruined.
ですから昔の本当にうちらのその古い菓子屋のって言ったらほとんども天上人といった貴族ですね。天皇陛下と貴族しか召し上がらない。
Kiyoaki Maegawa is the 17th generation owner of his family's shop in Kyoto.
やっぱりお菓子はやっぱり好きで、お菓子作ってて楽しい。
So, how did this dainty art go from a delicacy only a few enjoyed to a national dessert? We went to Kyoto in Japan to find out how these traditional sweets are still standing. Kiyoaki learned to make wagashi from his father when he was 22 years old. At 68, he trains all the workers at the family's confectionery shop, Kameya Kiyonaga.
菓子の職人っていうのはこう見て覚えろというやり方やったんですけども、私はそういうやり方は絶対ダメで、もう手に取ってもう教えると、でもやりなさいと。
They specialize in kyogashi, a type of wagashi made only in Japan's ancient capital of Kyoto.
もちろん京菓子も和菓子なんですけども、和菓子の中のナンバーワンが京菓子です。
Most recipes start with simple ingredients like rice flour, sugar, and beans. Pastry chefs heat and mix it all into a paste.
うちはもう材料惜しみは一切しないと。やっぱり一番いい材料を使っていい技でそのお菓子を作っていくというのがうちのモットーでございます。
They strain the paste for about 5 minutes to remove any lumps. Wagashi comes in many shapes, but there are 3 main varieties. Namagashi are soft and moist. Han namagashi ranges from gooey to dry, and higashi are dry and have a longer shelf life. Here, they're making a namagashi shaped like a chrysanthemum flower, a symbol of fall. Just a few drops of dye will colour the dough to the right hue of pink.
それもやっぱり色も決め手ですからね、濃かったり薄かったりしたんでは全然そのものになりませんので、だからそれはやり直す、先ほど言ってたようなことですけども、やり直さします。
Getting the perfect colour is essential for kiyoaki.
でバーッと押してると、バッと私が購買見に行ったら、これちょっと色がこれは濃すぎると、バサッと捨てますよ。もうやり直しなさいと。
Timing is everything. Pastry chefs have to sculpt the confectionery in about 2 minutes. If they work too fast, the design will look sloppy. Too slow, and the sweets absorb body heat and won't turn out well. This simple wooden stick, called a sankakubera, is the only tool they use to sculpt the petals. If one line is out of place, they have to start the process again.
私自体はお菓子を作るのに、一つ一つ我が子のように作ってるので、完成したらとても嬉しい気持ちになります。
Whatever you do, do it for less. At Harbor Freight.
Chrysanthemums are a Japanese national symbol and represent longevity and rejuvenation. The country's changing seasons shape the sweets. Pumpkins are made only in the fall, and cherry blossoms in the spring.
季節の折々を自分で感じ取りながらお菓子を作っていくのが楽しいです。折々のお菓子で表現できるなら素敵。
The socialites, the powerhouses, and finally, the ultra rares. Let's get into it. Get ready for the ultimate cash crunch. The first team to hit that magic number will claim victory.
Remember, last season, a lot of teams won by prioritizing teamwork.
Vault 1 is being unlocked by the ultra rares.
And with that encounter, we've got our first elimination.
This might get crazier than I expected.
Great cloud out. Glitching some screens.
The ultra rares are re-engaging.
switching things up. Using blitz grenade. Smoked out. Gray cloud out. Disrupting their tech.
Our first cash out goes to the powerhouses. Let's see whether they can keep that momentum going. The powerhouses are flexing at Vault 2.
I'm the glitch. Smoked out. Creating a smoke screen.
Socialites have respawned. Let's see how they bounce back. Cash out in progress thanks to the powerhouses. The ultra-rares liquidate this gem as they steal a cash out.
Time to glitch. Throwing combo grenade. Smoke grenade out. Creating a smoke screen.
The socialites will need to reboot. Team White.
They lost their spot on the guest list.
Glitching some screens. Disrupting their tech.
The socialites are back in action.
Preparing explosives. Enemy over there. Smoked out. Glitching some screens.
Looks like a team wipeout for the ultra rares.
Too bad, because winning is the true collector's item here.
All that's left is to confirm the result. And now we celebrate as one team of contestants becomes a group of rising stars. Thanks again to our sponsors and to our viewers at home.
All right, I'm out of here, guys. Peace and love, everybody. Have a good night.